It started with a constellation. A quiet Tuesday night, just past midnight. I was standing on the balcony with my telescope, scanning the summer sky. My eyes traced familiar patterns: Orion, Cassiopeia, Ursa Major. But then, something unfamiliar. Just between Polaris and Vega, I saw it. A shape that didn't belong. Not a satellite. Not a star. A perfect diamond, sharp-edged, impossibly symmetrical, glowing softly. It wasn't pulsing like a star. It was aware. Watching. As I focused the lens, the glow blinked out. Like someone flicked a cosmic light switch. I laughed nervously to myself. Weird glitch, I muttered. I checked again. Gone. Just blackness and cold. But I felt something shift that night. Not in the sky. In me. Over the following days, I became obsessed. Every night I set up my scope. Nothing. The diamond never returned. I scoured forums. I posted anonymously. No one had seen it. Or at least, no one would admit to it. Then, a week later, I was driving home from work, midnight again, naturally. Long stretch of highway. I turned my head toward the tree line. The light was back. But this time, it wasn't in the sky. It was on the road. Hovering. Low. Glowing. Moving parallel to my car like it was pacing me. Heart pounding, I pulled into a gas station, pretending I wasn't terrified. I filled up the tank with trembling hands, glancing around. That feeling, you know when someone's behind you but there's no one there. Only. I knew something was there. Watching. Inside the car, I locked the doors and stared at my trembling reflection in the rearview mirror. I whispered, "What do you want?" No answer. But somehow, I knew. When I got home, everything looked off. My house was the same, yet unfamiliar. Like a high-resolution photo of a dream. I walked through the rooms, furniture, books, coat rack, dog leash. All there. But the air felt too still, like it had never been breathed in. I checked every room. I was alone. And then I looked toward the hallway mirror. Something was beside me. It didn't move. Neither did I. It wasn't a person. It had a shape like me. A reflection, but misaligned. Wrong posture. Wrong face. It stood as I stood, but milliseconds too late. Then, it smiled. I hadn't smiled. The next thing I felt was weightlessness. My legs gave out, but I didn't fall. I floated, like wind was lifting me, pulling me upward. Like a swing in slow motion, I drifted into a void made of nothing but soundless pressure. Then came the dreams. Or maybe they were memories. Shattered fragments. Metal walls that bent like liquid. Creatures made of shapes my brain tried to force into human patterns. A mouth where an eye should be. Arms that bent the wrong way. I tried to scream, but my voice echoed back as light. I was opened, not physically, but cell by cell. I felt my thoughts being picked apart, like wires being pulled out one by one. And I felt time. Stretching. Looping. I was with them for years. When I woke up, I was in my bed. Morning light poured through the blinds. Birds chirped. Coffee machine beeped in the kitchen. Everything was normal. Except I didn't recognize the sound of my own breathing. I checked my phone, photos were different. Slightly. My contacts list had names I didn't remember adding. My dog, Blue, barked at me when I entered the room, like I wasn't me. And people, my coworkers, my sister, something was wrong with them. Their faces changed when I wasn't looking. Slight shifts. Slight distortions. A mole that wasn't there yesterday. A smile that stretched too wide. Eyes that glitched in place for a split second before returning to normal. Then I heard someone whisper from the hallway. "He's not from here anymore." I turned. No one was there. I kept notes. Timelines. Descriptions of the diamond. Dates of missing time. Dreams. Every time I tried to share them online, the posts vanished. My account locked. My backups corrupted. I tried calling my sister one night. Hey, it's me. Do you think anything's wrong with me? She paused. No, why? Her voice. Slightly wrong. Like someone reading her lines from a script. Nothing, I whispered, and hung up. That night, I passed the mirror again. There were two of me. One blinked. The other didn't. I don't know what they are. But I've come to believe that they don't abduct people to study them. They abduct them to replace them. And now I'm stuck. Because maybe they didn't bring me back. Maybe they brought me to another version of home. One that looks the same. But isn't. Final note. Sometimes I still see the diamond in the sky. Just for a second. Just long enough to know it's there. I regret ever looking up that night. I saw something I wasn't supposed to. And now it sees me too.